Our next guest, Dr. Meleeka Clary, offers general clinical psychology services which range from depression, anxiety, couples counseling, marriage counseling, etc. Basically, I do everything, summarizes Dr. Clary. As a clinical psychologist, what types of services do you offer?
Oh, well, mental health awareness, and that is with patients that have like bipolar, depression, anxiety, you know, all around that direction, and also couples therapy, as you mentioned, and children's therapy, family therapy. So I provide a specialty of a lot of a range, different mental illnesses and disorders and stuff like that.
Amazing. How did you first get involved in it?
Oh, wow, that goes way back. I always wanted to help people, and I started counseling and domestic violence and with victims and how their families and the victims are doing. And I wanted to know what they're thinking, you know, what's going on, how can you go further in your life. And I think that's important because many people, they don't know how to start over.
No.
And that's hard. They get stuck, and the past always seems to creep in the future. So that's what I found my passion around that time.
And you have a show.
It's a Dr. Meleeka Clary show on Bold and Brave TV. It's about identification of oneself. And I know it's like, okay, I know who I am, but not many people identify who they are. I mean, I could say I'm an actress, I could say I'm a model, I could say, you know, I'm a clinical psychologist, but when the doors close, I might not identify myself as that. And I think it's important because I think that's where the confusion is with a lot of people. They are walking around, but they don't identify themselves, what people read about them or what they know of them. And on my show, I get to the core of that. Who do you identify yourself to you? And some people may not say, I don't even know.
Wow.
And that's okay. That's nothing, there's nothing wrong with not knowing who you are right now. I mean, people are still trying to figure it out.
So would you say it's pretty much like an imposter syndrome then? We're just kind of walking around.
Well, I won't say imposter. I just think that you haven't found your means within yourself yet. I think that because, you know, you could be whatever age and you might been being a lawyer for the rest of your, well, you was a lawyer for a long time and you decide you want to be a musician. See? You see how that goes? But people would define you as being a lawyer, not a musician.
They put you in that box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like label theory, but still that might be something that you identify yourself as, but then you realize that's not who I am. I'm this person and I'm that person, but many people don't know of that. And I hope to shine a light on that during Dr. Meleeka Clary show.
So you help them shake them out of that.
Exactly, at least identify and come out of it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, because knowing is the first step, because you really don't know sometimes until someone else tells you.
That's right. Yeah. Well, at least a paraphrase of what I'm hearing. And then I can sit up and tell you, well, that's what I heard. Is that, are we on the same level on that?
Yes,
see, and then there you go. And then that's how the change happens.
Now tell me about your upcoming film.
Well, the Three Corners of Deception movie, it's been out since last year publicly. It's been on the film festival circuit for about a couple of years before that. It's based on true events, something that happened to me. It's a love story that went bad, unfortunately, but it's also against judicial deception, and it's about a town in Hamilton County court system. And it's a little bit about the Good Old Boys Network. I mean, people have, it's sad when you hear stuff like that. It's like, wow. But I made a movie out of it because it wasn't all bad before, you know, it was good before, but here's the thing about it. My message around this movie is, if you have a personal situation, you happen to be a lawyer or a judge, stay out of people's personal lives just because you're a lawyer, you have friends as lawyers. So what? Let them get the divorce and move on. I didn't know I had to fight a whole unity. And that's what the movie is really about, because not the breakup. I would never make a movie on a breakup.
Right.
I made a movie because what was happening to me, I couldn't believe, and my voice needs to shine. It was kind of like the Good Old Boys Network. I can't say kind of. It is the Good Old Boy Network. And it is. And no matter how you look at it, I've been fighting this battle for 15 years, and justice has not been totally served yet. And I'm still, you know, voicing my opinion until something changed. Until people go to school and, hey, you go to school, you want to be a lawyer, be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be a judge. But leave the personal stuff out of it. Don't hurt people just because you're emotionally messed up because something didn't work well in your relationship, and then get everybody else against the one person.
Yeah,
it's just
a trickle-down effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Trauma.
Exactly. But the movie's available in Prime Video. Yeah. And you know, I'm thinking about coming out with Three Corners of Deception 2.
Oh, nice. Well, do you have a website that people
Yes,
can
I
go
do.
to learn more about you?
drmeleekaclary.com.
Amazing. Well, thank
Yes,
you so
yes.
much for being here. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Thanks.